been wanting to set off and do the secondary school. But people in her own community were saying, you know, just hold off, wait 3 or 4 years, take care of your primary school. You don't need to do this right now. You're good. And so she was getting fed, you know, these sentiments of, no, just stop. It's going to be too hard. Don't do this. And so you were getting stressed. I mean, it was heavy on your mind. It's 3 in the morning. And she texts us, what do you think? And so I think our reply was, follow your heart. I mean, it was a simple, do what your heart tells you. And what happened? I mean, I think you went to bed. I think your fears were eased, and here we are. I mean, it was just.
I think sometimes that's all we need. Sometimes the power of one is saying, I believe in you. You know? Sometimes that's, and the remarkable thing is when I said, I believe in you, Mama Lucy, then there was, Sanjay said, I believe in you, Mama Lucy, and I believe in you, Stacy. And that's kind of like, the magnification of all of that has been profound. Profound. We're talking about 6 kids are now 503. A school that didn't qualify for national exams because it was too small and didn't have the right facilities. The first time it took tests, scored first out of 120 schools in their district. You know, like, we're talking about a profound change because, you know, because of one person. But it's not just one person, it's so many people who decided to be the one person that would say yes. Because it's hard. It's hard to say yes to chickens, but it's almost, I think, equally hard in our culture to say yes. It's going to be me. I'm not going to say it's going to be, there's going to be, you know, Oprah's out there. I can't tell you the number of people who told me to talk to Oprah because it wasn't their job. It was Oprah's job. So it's saying, you know, I have chickens, I have a few cents, I have time, I have whatever, but it's me. It's not someone else. All of those little choices add up. None of this would be possible without everybody deciding it's not going to be someone else. Or it will be someone else, but I'll convince them and I'll do it. You know? Right. So.
Leah, I have a question for you. So you have great aspirations, and I admire you, and you know, I believe in you 100%, 101%. People like, you have younger children in your school. Like, I can only imagine that a lot of them have confidence, but there must be some that don't. And I want to know what kind of conversations you have with some people, or how do you inspire the younger children in your school?
Thank you. Actually, I was the school head girl. I was the first school head girl.
You're the school?
Head girl.
Head girl. Head girl, okay.
Like class president.
Class president, okay.
So, I was in charge of the young children, like the grade 1s or the kindergartens. I was sometimes sitting with them on the field, talking to them, making stories. I speak during assemblies. I speak during religious time. I speak during debate. And so I was emphasizing them, and some have really changed. Really, some. And others, they're changing.
Okay, good.
But since then, 1 month before I did my national exam, I dropped. I was the ex-head girl. And so the head girl who was chosen, I left that job to her, and she's doing the same.
Good, so you passed it on.
Yeah.
Awesome. When do you start school this year? When are you skipping school right now? No?
When do you go back to school, man?
January.
January, okay. So we'll have a secondary school by January, okay.
There's words being laid as we speak.
As we
just have to
speak.
get the walls all the way up.
Good. So for you, so you go to the secondary school, and then you'll be looking at colleges to go to be a pediatrician. Tell me a little bit about you've been here now for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? And where have you gone so far? And tell me, for you, what was the most inspirational person that you met and or place? Let me get some coffee.
I met a doctor. His name is Frank Major. He's from Tanzania. He's a Tanzanian doctor. He went to the University of Boston, and he's a doctor here. When I heard that we were going to meet a doctor, I was really, really excited. Because when I was coming to the university, he asked me, who are the real people that you need want to meet? And I thought, I want to meet a lawyer, a doctor, and a politician. I already met a lawyer, and you are remembering those two people with something, a doctor and a politician. And when I was told that we were going to meet a doctor, I was really happy. We met the doctor. I asked him different questions about where did you choose to become a doctor, and how did it happen that you came all the way from Tanzania, you had your doctoring lessons here in the US. I asked him different questions. And he taught me the whole thing. And then he took me for a tour at the Yale University, the medicine part of it. And we went to a library of brains. I was shocked.
There's a library of human brains at Yale University.
They were preserved in some kind of things. And I was shocked to see all those brains. But yeah, I felt happy to see them because not everyone gets a chance to see a real human brain. We see the plastic brains, we see them on TVs, but it was my first time to see them really, and I was happy. And something else is that when we were in Washington, D.C., we have a friend of ours, his name is Robbie. He had come to our school some months before, and he came teaching us. September. He was teaching us about music, and he was here. And then I heard that when we were going to come, we were going to meet him. His wife is a doctor. So I went to his home, we had dinner. Then the next morning we had to leave. Then his wife gave him a stethoscope, and he told him, take this stethoscope to Leah. Oh my God. When I received it, I was like, I'm really a doctor. I did not know. I'm already curing these young children. I was really excited. I was really happy.
Thank you all so much. I think that some of us need to travel. I think it's my bedtime, Doris. Is it your bedtime?
They pull up the drawbridge and put the alligators out.